Focus is saying no. Software Modernization Project's Dilemma Part 2. An article written by Yifeng Liu on the Medium blog. I'm guessing it's about productivity, and I'm always interested in that, so I wanted to have a read at this. This is the second part of a two-part series. Reading the first part is not required, but it is recommended. After working with this, I haven't read the first part. Let's read the second part and then, let's see how it goes. After working with the same team for 2 years, I joined another Tier 0 product team as a senior software engineer, one of the company's most critical services handling massive traffic, where any downtime directly impacts revenue. The new team focused primarily on product requirement delivery, and they were working with a legacy code base that had significant tech debt, deprecated libraries, a cumbersome deployment process, and unstable integration tests, etc. Having spent all my time on feature work in my previous team, I worried I wouldn't grow by doing more of the same. Looking back now, I realized this assumption was incorrect. Working on product features actually contributed significantly to my growth. I will unpack that in the future post. The tech debt issues seemed like the perfect opportunity. As a result, I decided to focus on software modernization tasks for my career growth. 2 years flew by after joining the new team. I had successfully delivered challenging software modernization tasks, from removing outdated library updates to building a new development pipeline. Feeling confident about my contributions, I decided it was time to speak with my manager about promotion. I want to talk about promotion, I said confidently in a one-on-one meeting. I think I've made some good progress for the team. Deployment is way simpler and faster now. Our test cases are finally stable, and we've basically eliminated all the critical security vulnerabilities. So, does this seem like staff level work to you? You are doing great work, my manager replied calmly, but I have to stack rank the team, and those tasks are on staff level, because some lack business value. These tasks aren't business priorities and had no impact on customers and other teams. Also, at the staff level, you need to work across teams, influence broader decisions, and build visibility beyond just our team. The conversation went nowhere. Don't get me wrong, my manager at the time is a great manager. He is the role model of the team and helps everyone on the team innovate and deliver results. His feedback was honest and fair. Reflecting on that one-on-one conversation and everything I had done over those 2 years, I realized how much I had learned. One of the most important lessons is to focus on building a great product. Building a great product doesn't mean building a perfect system with zero tech debt. Instead, it's about aligning the team's efforts towards tasks that drive measurable business impact. And to do that, it takes courage to say no to other tasks. That's about staying focused, I guess. There's always something that's shiny along the road that you want to go and grab. And it's not as shiny as it looks from where you are. And it's not as easy as it looks to get those from where you are. And I fall for this shiny object syndrome all the time, I feel like, even when I know that it's a syndrome. Like Steve Jobs said in a conference talk, when you think about focusing, you think focusing is about saying yes. No, focusing is about saying no. The result of the focus is going to be some great product where the total is much greater than the sum of the parts. Looking back, I realized I had worked on a lot of low-impact projects, tasks that made no impact on users and no impact on the team, like updating outdated libraries. The old library worked fine without any updates. Updating it took 2 weeks of my time, but delivered zero value to the team or business. I did it simply because my manager told me to. That's a really interesting perspective, and it takes a lot of courage to admit this. And it takes a lot of self-reflection to recognize this. Early in my career, I said yes often. As I got more experience, I learned when to say no. And that's a wisdom, because always saying yes is not the answer, just like always saying no is also not the answer. knowing when to say yes, when to say no, that's really tough. And I think that's something that we can't learn. I think it's something that we can only gain from experience. And years of experience at that too. Now, if a manager asks me to do tasks that I believe add no value to the team or business, I will politely say no. Why? Because I'm focusing on building the great product. I think at this point, I hope Mr. Yifeng has been promoted and is at a position where he feels like he deserves. Because it seems like he has grown a lot, and he's growing a lot and he's learning a lot. So yeah, that's super cool. I really like this article. I hope you guys did too. Like and subscribe.